Google, big move, big move today, and see where it stopped. It stopped right smack on our bullish channel resistance. You see, these lines really mean something. What are the chances that boom, we stop right there? There's no random move in the stock market, my friends. Let's try to find some buying opportunities in the stock market. So Tesla is down $1.89, closed at 168.29, post-market down just by 11 cents. So let's take a look at what we have here on the chart. Remember, we have this little bit of a downward channel. This is not too steep. We closed outside of it yesterday, and we are still barely outside of it today. We have stochastic over 60 now. We are seeing our technical indicators starting to turn green. We have a MACD crossover. We have RSI above 50, and DMI is not yet there, but it's very close. We still don't really have a buy on the daily chart because we would need to break 180.38. Of course, you can buy right now. We have some signs, we have some positive signs. It's not just like, we just decided to buy at any point. We have a few criteria that are on, stochastic over 60 being one of them, outside of a downward channel being a second one. But we are not really outside of a congestion zone yet. And that congestion zone, as I said, finishes at 180.38. We have 2 buying criteria out of 3. You do your own research, you make your own decisions. Let's take a look at the VIX. VIX is down 2%. We had this bullish channel for the VIX. We have been above that bullish channel since March 27th. So during one full month, basically, the stock market was not doing that great overall. But right now, we are outside of this bearish channel. So this is good news. We like to see this. And at the same time, look at stochastic. Stochastic is at 25. If we have stochastic at 100, it means that the pedal is to the metal. And when you have stochastic at 0, well, there's no force in the stock at all. So right now, the force has been decreasing steadily since mid-March. Hopefully next week we have some further move down so that we can get a little bit of a swing in the stock market. The 10-year bonds closed down a little bit today. We like to see this. US dollar, we don't like to see this. This is going a little bit higher. Let's take a look at our stock indices. So Dow Jones, we don't have stochastic yet. So we don't see a big move up yet. This is still not ready for Dow Jones. S&P 500, this is the same thing. We are into a downward channel. We are on the resistance side. This is the resistance side. This is the support side. So at least we are getting close to the resistance side. Stochastic is not yet above 60. So, we need to have a few more candles in order to consider this at least back into a congestion zone and also a little bit of a move up. So this is not quite ready. NASDAQ, this is going sideways. Stochastic is at 52. This is coming, but it's not yet there. Apple is down a little bit. This one is going sideways. We don't have stochastic yet. We still have some earnings coming. Amazon earnings is still coming. I think it wants to move up. I think people are really eager to see what is going to be the result. We are still under 180. We would need the break of 180.11 with a good stochastic in order to consider this a buy. So maybe this will happen when the earnings call is going to come next Tuesday. AMD, basically going sideways. ARM, we have the earnings call on May 8th. So this is not yet there. It's doing nothing before that. Google, big move, big move today. Big move today, and see where it stopped. It stopped right smack on our bullish channel resistance. You see, these lines really mean something. What are the chances that boom, we stop right there? There's no random move in the stock market, my friends. Microsoft going sideways even after a positive earnings. Meta, big drop even after a positive earnings. You see that the earnings are not everything. NVIDIA, this one has the earnings a little bit farther away, May 22nd, but we are now outside of the bearish channel and above the resistance that we could have been stuck under. We could have been stuck under here and boom, we broke that one here. So, this is a buy right there. This is a buy right there. Yes, it might not go super far because, we have the earnings not too far away. So, but at least we could be hoping a move up to 973. Palantir, stochastic at 55, we are seeing a move up, but this is not a buy yet. I would need a break of 23.28 right here and a stochastic over 60, but we have the earnings soon. SMCI still into a downward channel, nothing to do here. So far, earnings on Monday. So, there's some risk there. It could be ugly. Truth Social still into this big congestion zone. This is not really a buy before 50.80. 50.80 right here. Let's take a look at our EV stocks. So BYD doing quite nicely, almost 5%. Earnings are on Monday. We need a break of 28.16. Lucid, nothing. Neo Battery Material, nothing. Neo, there's a little bit of a move up. So we have stochastic over 60. And we were cut. I did not draw it, but we were cut a little bit under this congestion zone, and now we broke above it. So myself, I got back in a little bit into it. Novonix, nothing good. Expect this is too much of a zigzag. So we have stochastic. We outside of a bearish channel. We have a double resistance kind of thing. The first one is at 770, but the best one is at 822. So very, very close to be getting a perfect buy impulse. Rivian, nothing to see here. Bitcoin, not doing much. Ripple either. Gold. Yeah, we have a break and we are still above it. See a break of 1814 with stochastic there. So, this is a little bit of a buy, in the sense that we are at the bottom of the big congestion zone. This is the big congestion zone, and we have a small one here, and we had a break there. So in that sense, it's a buy. Let's hope that it goes up to 1856. Silver, I think I'm mistaken. I thought we had seen yesterday that we had a close above 932. It didn't have it. And right now, well, it broke during the day, it broke 932 in the morning and then came back in under it. But still the higher high and also a little bit of a higher low. So hopefully this will continue. Tesla is doing not too bad. So I think that what is happening right now in the stock market is that the more we are going to see positive moves for companies that have their earnings next week and the week after that, the more this is going to push Tesla up also, because Tesla had the bad earnings, but in terms of news, overall sentiment, this was pretty nice. If we add to that some positive stock movement of some other tech companies, so this might help. I had to cancel my previous Tesla weekly live tier. I am doing something a little bit different, increase my prices a little bit. So if you were a subscriber before, you need to resubscribe again in order to get the Tesla Weekly Live. So I'm going to wish you a great weekend. We are going to talk on Monday, unless you are a member. And I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.